to lock in and hold it.
Rayssa, attempt number 1. Kicky front board. The level, her level is just so high. And the beauty of it even more is how many tricks she can do that are at that level. It's not just a small handful.
No, yeah, she has 5, 6 things that are easily higher than most of the tricks. It's a blast.
Rayssa in.
Rayssa and Momiji are doing tricks that we don't feel like is necessary, but they're pulling through. It's like she didn't need to shove out, but I guess she's just showing everybody else here what she's capable of. Maybe it's a little mind game.
If you're that good, I guess you just go out and do it. Yeah. And there's no question.
Strain on it, but she is someone who rises to the occasion. Can she do it right now?
Yes, she can. Sean, you called it. Save it, come back and do it properly.
Yeah, and that's smart too. If she would have landed that one, they probably would have gave her like a 4, something really low. But yeah, front blunt shove. She's the only one doing that.
I love it. The board didn't really leave her feet. She sort of handed it off on the shovel. Just switched her feet, boom.
Yeah.
8.5. Rayssa coming off an 8.5. This is attempt number 3. Look at the control. There's just no question.
It's so easy. So easy for her.
Yeah,
right. Makes it look easy. I'm really curious. What did the kickflip front board on the Hubba rail thing get? 8. And that was a 7.8. So they're scoring that being fast. That was always my take on it. Yeah.
Rayssa Leal, 2-time defending SLS champ, right here. Needs a 9.9.
Just a little 9.9.
Sticks the kickflip back lip. We've seen that trick before. It's not going to score a 9.9. It will score above a 1.6, so she will move onto the podium with 4 skaters,
which
still to skate.
Is still huge going back to this point system of accumulating points to qualify for the championship.
And $1.8 million on the line this year.
1.8 mil on the line.
It's impressive.
She always does, but sometimes she keeps us guessing till the end.
Ooh, wow. Okay.
She's not playing. Front blunt.
Front blunt. You know, it's so cool to watch her progression, Paul, along these events. Like a front blunt used to be a little bit more difficult, used to be on the smaller obstacle, and now first try down the biggest rail on the course.
Funa got the 7.5 for the front crook. What do we get for a front blunt?
Comparable tricks as far as score line. They're both excellent tricks.
They both take a huge amount of commitment. 7.3 for Rayssa. Could be anything. Here we go.
Back tail the rail in the knockout round. You know, Paul, I didn't think I was going to see that till the final. Rayssa looks like she is on tonight in San Diego.
Wow.
Dude, alling up, getting that tail in, sliding the rail. That was first attempt right there on it. so consistent. You know, Rayssa Leal has just been leveling up now.
Rayssa has won 8 of the last 13 SLS stops. 7.8. I'm kind of surprised that score isn't even 8 of the last 12 stops.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that Rayssa hasn't won this year yet. Starting off with that backside Smith, straight into the kickflip. Ollie transfer, making her way to the other side of the course now, pushing for some speed. She got here, bump up to Crooks.
And you said it, Alex, just making it look easy, casual.
Oh, I love that.
She knows she's going to make her tricks. She seems to be skating at about 60%.
Yeah, that's what's so magical about Rayssa's skating. She can skate at this level right now. She can calibrate and ramp up, and she can do it so intentionally. Timing the end of this run really well here. 5 seconds on the clock. One last trick. Nose grind.
Bolts.
Well done.
That run had it all.
It's crazy to think 5 years ago she was that little kid, SLS in Los Angeles, growing up into a proper skater here.
There's the Bank of Brazil replay of that backside Smith. One of many incredible moves. Front blunt transfer into the bank.
Here's how she finished off that nose grind.
You know it's going to be a huge score. 7.7. Lita, consistency in the line section is at 91%.
All right, starting it off with the frontside nose grind, moving into a kick flip. Linking it up with a little grind across the quarter pipe, making her way across the course. Nice speed. Back Smith,
Beautiful.
up the bump to Hubba. Switching it up here on run number 2 for Rayssa. There's that front blunt transfer. I love how she holds it, drags it out, kind of turns into a backside tail slide. Beautiful 360 flip up the bump.
Let me ask you this, Alex. Can Rayssa be beat when she's at her best? Is anyone out here really able to take her down?
Ooh, backside lip to fake it. You know, that is a really good question. I think that Chloe's giving her a good run for her money right now. But when Rayssa's looking this confident, this solid, landing these hard tricks, she is so tough to beat. See, that's why she's a 2-time Super Crown champ. She also really feeds off the crowd. I feel like Rayssa likes a loud crowd. She likes a lot of people in the stands, you know.
Right. You see her getting in that groove, feeling it, having fun. You know that helps. If you're not uptight and nervous, you already have the advantage. And just like you said, holding that front blunt to back tail transfer, so good.
And I love that she's choosing to go back lip and then throw those shoulders into fakie. Much harder than it seems. You know, say back lip to fakie, you don't think that it's that hard, but it's actually a really hard trick to bring around.
7.5, so first of 5, here we go.
Sizing up the rail. Back tail, so easy. It's so awesome to watch how she has that trick now.
Yeah.
Over the years, just working on it, and now she's just like, does it, no problem. Look how easy she makes this look, Paul.
Bank of Brazil replay, back tail. I know, it's unbelievable. That trick is so hard, and she makes it look like nothing. 7-8.
Very nice. All right, Rayssa's in, eyeing up the rail. Oh, shove it!
Oh, that was so good. Come on, let's get Rayssa on that all-time scoring list, right?
Yes. I mean, front blunt, shove it, first go. We saw her in this last Nike part do that on the Silmar rail. Bringing it to Street League there, locking in that front blunt, little kick out to push the board around.
She basically just drops it down, like just relax, let it happen, ride out like a boss.
Not overdoing it, yeah.
Wow. So the 6.2 is a gimme.
8.8. Sitting on a very solid looking scoreline already with that 7.7, 7.8, 8.8. Stepping it up. Boom! There you go, kick up from board.
Wow.
With authority.
She will be reclaiming the lead. If you had to write the script for this event, it would go just like this.
There's that. So well executed, Paul. Kick flipping it over, pointing the board 90 degrees, sliding the rail, turning back 90 degrees.
.3,
nice.
32.6. Look at that score. That crowd is fired up for Rayssa. So perfect. Kickflip back lip. Icing on the cake.
So sick. She had another move just in case. She was ready. That was so sick. Incredible performance. Rayssa Leal. Just like unstoppable.
Look at that.
talent. Yeah.
9 club. You heard it.
Finally, there we go.
She said she wanted some 9s.
There we go.
There we go.
She's like, didn't even realize it was a 9 until this moment. There's all your goals and more. Win the contest and get a 9 club. Win the contest before you get a 9 club.
So Rayssa getting her first SLS win of 2024 here in San Diego. But really just keeping an incredible streak going from the last few years. 2-time defending Super Crown champ and now winner, San Diego.
Back tail shove.
Back tail shove. This course too, like it's not big, but for how close things are and how there's not a lot of speed, you have to have pop. And Rayssa has pop. So I think this course kind of suits the way she skates. Look at that. Backsmith up the kink rail.
Ooh, kick her from board, back down it. I like how she linked those two tricks together. She have time for one more. I'm not sure right at the buzzer, but...
Yeah, it didn't really matter anyways. That's easily in first place.
Sean's calling it easily in first place. She was cruising.
She was cruising, but that was very good. I mean, back 50, the king Hubba straight into back tail shove it. Front blunt shove, kind of the same trick, but his backsmith up the rail.
I remember when a kickflip from board won her a street league, Salt Lake City in 2021. Now it's just one trick in her line. An 8.1 for Rayssa Leal.
Roller coaster kink rail.
Rayssa in there, sitting right now safely in that second place spot. To get in the first place, you need a 5.8 on this trick. Whoa!
Wow.
The crowd goes wild. They like that.
That was awesome. She did that great. Do you still say down, flat, down, even if it rolls?
If the rail rolls?
Yeah, it's not a solid
There's
kink.
no...
Kind of a roller coaster, but yeah, she just cruised through this.
Hold my dip.
She almost lost it and pulled it back. Look, perfect here, gets through, and then it kind of dips and then dips again.
That was beautiful.
So much control with the back foot. Jocko just...
8.2, Rayssa Leal.
All right.
Yes. There we go.
There we go. A little bit of wax.
of a rare one for her. You don't see a ton of heel flips.
No, she's more of a kick flipper, but
No.
this is where I think she just needs to hustle and still put up a good score.
Even though she had the fall, the caliber of some of these tricks is really high. All right, what do you think?
Yeah, so this is what I like. The first run she gave up. This one she did fall, but she was able to recover. And I think this puts her in a good spot going into the best trick section. I mean, look at this. Back tail shove, as you can see on the Bank of Brazil replay.
Honestly, it almost looked like she stuck a little bit on there, too.
Yeah. And I think that's just contests like trying to shove out before you get settled in.
Yeah.
But kickflip back lip on the rail.
That was beautiful.
This should be a fairly good score, even with the fall.
7.1
Yeah.
in the top 3. All right, Rayssa, attempt number 1.
Perfect backsman, down, across and down the whole kink rail. A lot of control with that. I still think it's a little tall, but Rayssa has pop.
One thing we talk about, you know, we have some amazing judges, and one of the parts of the judging criteria is you look at how many other competitors could do that. And do you think anybody else on that course right now could do that trick?
You know, I don't think they could do it that on command like that.
Yeah.
Longer grinds. It's just 8.2. I mean, you just...
Rayssa has to do something here.
There we go.
This is where her skills and her, you know, experience really comes into play.
Yeah, she's the only one to flip into that Hubba so far. Kickflip back 50. Perfect. I thought maybe she landed...
I thought her front truck got off of it a little. No.
No, yeah.
It honestly looked like she maybe just leaned her weight a tad.
Probably just trying to get through the kink a little easier. It did. In fast motion, I thought she landed on top at first, but that was perfect.
Yeah, I thought the front truck was off from the kind of back view, but it was good.
Has to be one of the higher scores.
Yeah, she did that great.
She made it look very easy, but if something goes wrong, flipping into the Hubba, that's a bad.
8.5.
There we go.
She took a slam on her knee. She's having work done, trying to stay loose. She looked perfectly strong in the knockout rounds, though. Didn't seem to miss a beat.
Grab that knee right there.
Handling business right here. Rayssa, 15 seconds left. Wow. Kickflip back lip.
Has time to get back to the big rail.
Okay. Limping a little bit on her way off the course.
I mean, super solid runs. Front blunt, back lip. Adding this kickflip back lip in there.
It's still so crazy how when she kickflips, she doesn't set up for a kickflip.
No, her entire foot is on the board.
There we go.
There we go.
Even with the fall at the end, Rayssa getting it done with a 7.2 to take the lead.
And that was the full rack.
With a 4th in Sydney, a 1st in San Diego, and a 2nd in Paris. Crazy enough, that is by far not even close to her best SLS year.
No, she has a complete clean sweep 1 year, won everything. So it's weird, it kind of feels like an off year for her, but it's still.
But in reality, the competition is just getting stronger with every passing contest. So what would have won easily 2 years ago doesn't necessarily today. But wow, she's good.
I mean, she is on another level right now.
She's been coming up a little bit short each time.
A little short, but that's still, that run should improve on a 7.2. She just would have made the 9 club with that front people.
Yeah, you know you're good when you can come up short and still be well ahead of everyone else.
This Bank of Brazil replay, crook. Straight into the tray flip. It's kind of crazy how much pop she has for being as small as she is. That kickflip back Smith just going slow, controlled.
7.5. Onwards for Rayssa Leal as we move into the single trick section.
Eats the shove. I feel like the front blunt is a high enough 7. Yeah, I think that was just smart, just knowing exactly what she needed. We've seen the scores of a front blunt already.
That's sometimes what it takes to be the best ever, is not just being a great skater, but knowing what to do and when, know when to hold them, know when not to shove out, and just land the front blunt and win the contest.
And just win the contest. And yeah, I mean, she still had to do it under pressure, which is absolutely insane that she could just, she has that, even on a bad knee.
But we are still waiting on that score. So it's not over until we see a 7.4 or better. There it is, 7.9. Rayssa Leal gets it done again and again. We said earlier, it's been a really good year for her. Hasn't been her best year, but it's looking better every minute. That's pressure back on Rayssa. Either way, they're gonna both be moving into the single trick section in a good spot, but Rayssa doesn't want to be in second. She's a champion. Oh,
to fakie.
This is what we're talking about at the top of the show. That's why they've won all the contests this year. This is what they do. Pressure's on, they rise to the occasion. Rayssa getting it done here. It's gonna come down to her last couple of tricks. Chilling on the backsmith. Front blunt fakie. She gives the crowd what they showed up for. Rayssa Leal.
Any questions? Any questions?
How does that compare to Chloe's run?
That's one of the better runs I think I've ever seen in this contest. I mean, this was a vintage Nyjah-esque run. Kickflip front board fakie, kickflip back lip, the bump to rail.
So far, she hasn't fallen in this Super Crown final, both lines. Coming off an 8-2. .5.
I don't know. I get it. I mean, Chloe did flip her board a lot, but I felt like Rayssa was flowing around the course a little better.
Pressure is on big time. Essentially, Rayssa's three-peat chances come down to this try right here just to stay in it. Stays in the game. She's been clutch her whole life, and she keeps it going here in front of this crowd. They're going crazy.
That's the loudest we've heard the crowd so far. Good reason. Front blunt, down the rail, shove it out.
How does that stack up against the big spin front board shove it out? Is it in the same ballpark? Is it better?
No, it's definitely not better. Big spin front board shove is more tech. But Rayssa's sitting on an 8.5. I think if this front blunt shove's gonna definitely be in the 8s.
9.1. So staying in the mix, but she's still got work to do. This was a huge step. 9 club.
Yeah, that's only 0.1 less than the big spin front board shove.
Rayssa Leal, she needs to keep it going here. Two-time defending Super Crown champ, skating in front of this Brazilian crowd. Trying to match Nyjah's three-peat of the Super Crown. Here we go. Bolts, kickflip front board.
Look at that flick on the BB Seguros replay. Perfect kickflip front board. If she goes 3 for 3 and wins this thing.
8.7. New leader, Rayssa Leal, right back in the driver's seat. She's been so clutch her entire career, even at the... All right. Rayssa Leal, two-time defending Super Crown champion, needs a 9.0 to move into the lead. A 7.5 puts her in second. We're not talking about that. We're talking about 9 club.
This is for the three-peat.
If anyone on a skateboard can get it done right now, it's Rayssa Leal. She needs a 9.0. She's done it before. Will she do it here? Kick flip, backside lip slide down the 15. Perfection. Sean, did she do enough?
I believe so. I've got a couple wrong today, but I believe that's enough to do it. We still have Chloe to go, but that kickflip back lip was perfect. Down a long, mellow 15 stair rail.
3 tries ago, we were saying she's put the pressure on herself. She has to make 3 in a row out of 3. And here she does. It puts down 3 hammers. Back to back to back. Leads a 9.0. Chloe still to go. Rayssa waiting on that score. 9.1. Rayssa Leal takes the lead. Sean, that makes it official. Rayssa Leal is the 3-time Super Crown champ. There's no way Chloe can take it from her. It's over.
That's it. The record has been tied. 3 Super Crown championships in a row.
Unbelievable. Rayssa Leal goes 3 for 3 on her final 3 attempts to get her 3rd Super Crown title in a row. It's official, Sean. Rayssa Leal has done it once again in front of her home crowd. It was Rayssa and Chloe all year long, and Rayssa delivers once more for the Super Crown title here in Brazil. Our winner is down with Andrew.
Rayssa, 3 back-to-back Super Crown wins, 2 falls on the front blunt shove it. You had to make every single trick. Do you like that pressure?
I think so. Yeah, I don't have a word for this. I think it's everything, the feeling. My whole family is here, and my team too. So I like that pressure. I like the crowd. You know, I feel like they are hugging me. That I say yesterday is the same thing.
You are officially tied with Nyjah Huston as the most back-to-back Super Crown wins. What does this one mean to you in front of the loudest crowd I've ever heard?
I know, I think because Nyjah is a legend, you know, not only for me, for the skateboard, for the SLS, X Games, all the contests, and for the street too, skate street. So I'm very happy to be like almost there, and yeah.
Well, you are certainly there. Congratulations, Rayssa. What an amazing win. Back to you guys.